Okay, I know what you're thinking. Aphrodisiacs? Really? Sounds like medieval superstition, right? But here's something that'll surprise you. For over 2,000 years, Roman emperors ate this specific food before intimacy. Casanova consumed 50 of these daily. And modern science just proved they were onto something real. I'm talking about oysters. But here's what nobody tells you. Most men are eating them completely wrong. Let me tell you what actually happened. In ancient Rome, oysters weren't just food. They were medicine. Roman physicians prescribed them specifically for male vitality. Emperor Vitellius could eat 1,000 in a single sitting, not because he was hungry, because he understood their effect. Fast forward to 18th century Venice. Giacomo Casanova documented eating 50 raw oysters every morning. The man had over 120 livers. Coincidence? Modern labs just measured what's inside oysters. One serving contains more zinc than almost any food on Earth. And zinc is the single most critical mineral for testosterone production and sexual function. You can find oysters at any seafood counter, but the preparation method matters more than you think. Here's why this works. And no, it's not mystical. It's biochemistry. Oysters contain 74 milligrams of zinc per 100 grams. That's nearly 500% of your daily requirement. Zinc directly influences testosterone production, sperm quality, and blood flow to erectile tissue. Your body can't make testosterone without adequate zinc. Period. Almost nobody connects zinc deficiency to declining function after 60. But the connection is direct. I'm talking about raw oysters consumed on an empty stomach. Not fried, not breaded. Raw, because heat destroys the enzymes that help zinc absorption. The timing matters. The preparation matters. The frequency matters. I'm Dr. Miller. When I discovered that men in coastal Mediterranean regions maintain vitality 10 to 15 years longer than inland populations, and their primary difference is weekly raw oyster consumption, I had to understand the mechanism. This approach requires eating 6 to 8 raw oysters weekly. Costs about $20 to $30 depending on location. Works because you're directly supplying the exact mineral your body needs for hormone production and vascular function. Quick question. Where are you watching from? Drop your country in the comments, especially if you're from a coastal region where fresh oysters are common. Your local knowledge helps other men. If this information helps you understand how ancient aphrodisiacs had real science behind them, like and subscribe. Every like shows YouTube this matters. Subscribe now. Legal requirement. This is educational content, not medical advice, not treatment. Shellfish allergies, immune disorders, or a liver disease. Consult your doctor first. Never consume raw oysters from questionable sources. Here's what you're working with and why Romans weren't stupid. Zinc is the gatekeeper mineral for testosterone. Your Leydig cells in the testes need zinc to convert cholesterol into testosterone. Without adequate zinc, this conversion slows dramatically. After age 60, zinc absorption decreases naturally. Dietary intake often drops. Medications deplete zinc further. The result? Declining testosterone, weakening function, lower energy. Oysters solve this because they're the most zinc-dense food available. 6 medium oysters provide 32 milligrams of zinc. Compare that to beef. You'd need to eat 2 pounds to get the same amount. But here's what makes oysters special beyond just zinc. They also contain D-aspartic acid, which directly stimulates testosterone production. They contain omega-3 fatty acids that improve blood vessel function. They contain copper, selenium, and vitamin B12, all critical for sexual health. Ancient physicians observed the results without understanding the mechanism. Modern science explains exactly why it works. We're supplying the raw materials your body needs for optimal hormonal and vascular function. Here's the exact method. Listen close because the details matter. Selecting oysters, buy fresh, live oysters. The shell should be tightly closed or closed when tapped. Smell them. They should smell like clean ocean water, nothing fishy or ammonia-like. If buying shucked oysters, consume within 24 hours. Preparation. Raw is essential. Heat destroys the enzymes that enhance zinc bioavailability. If you absolutely cannot tolerate raw oysters, lightly steamed is second best, but you lose 30 to 40% of the benefit. Timing: consume on an empty stomach, first thing in the morning. Zinc absorption is highest when your stomach is empty. Coffee and tea reduce zinc absorption. Wait 30 minutes after oysters before caffeine. Amount: 6 to 8 medium oysters, twice weekly. This provides approximately 60 to 70 milligrams of zinc weekly. Combined with dietary sources, this maintains optimal levels. Enhancement: add fresh lemon juice. The vitamin C enhances zinc absorption by up to 50%. The acidity also provides mild antimicrobial protection. Here's the biology happening when you do this correctly. When you consume raw oysters on an empty stomach, zinc enters your bloodstream rapidly. Within 2 to 3 hours, zinc levels peak. This triggers several responses. Your Leydig cells receive the signal to increase testosterone production. Studies show zinc supplementation can increase testosterone by 40% in deficient men. The D-aspartic acid in oysters amplifies this effect by stimulating luteinizing hormone, which further signals testosterone production. The omega-3 fatty acids improve endothelial function. Your blood vessel lining becomes more responsive to nitric oxide signals. Better vasodilation. Improved blood flow to all tissues, including erectile tissue. The copper and selenium support overall metabolic function and protect against oxidative stress that damages cells and reduces function. This isn't overnight magic. It's systematic restoration of optimal mineral status for hormonal function. Let me tell you about a man who tried this approach. Gerald, 66, Miami. Coastal city with access to fresh oysters. Declining function over 4 years. Energy low. Morning function absent. Tried supplements with minimal effect. I explained the oyster protocol. 6 raw oysters Tuesday and Friday mornings. Empty stomach. Fresh lemon juice. He was skeptical but willing. Week 2, he noticed improved energy throughout the day. Not dramatic, but noticeable. Week 4, morning function began returning. Partial firmness, first time in months. Week 8, consistent morning function 4 to 5 times weekly. Better quality than he'd experienced in 2 years. Energy levels significantly improved. Week 12, he told me, I thought aphrodisiacs were folklore. But this isn't mystical energy. This is giving my body what it was missing. Simple nutrition that actually works. Here's the reality. This isn't instant. It's consistent mineral replenishment over weeks, like filling a depleted tank. Week by week, your body rebuilds optimal function. What kills results? Inconsistent consumption. Your body needs steady zinc supply. Missing weeks resets progress. Cooked oysters. Heat destroys key compounds. You get zinc but lose the enzyme benefits. Poor quality oysters. Contaminated or old oysters can cause illness and make you avoid them entirely. Your commitment is straightforward. 6 to 8 raw oysters, twice weekly. Tuesday and Friday works well, maintains consistent zinc levels. Empty stomach. Fresh lemon juice. High quality, fresh oysters only. Safety critical. Never consume raw oysters if you have compromised immune system, liver disease, or diabetes. These conditions increase risk of bacterial infection from raw shellfish. Shellfish allergy is obvious contraindication. If oysters cause any digestive distress, stop immediately. Alternative high zinc foods if oysters aren't available. Alaska king crab, lobster, mussels. Not as zinc dense as oysters, but still effective. You'll need larger portions. If this ancient wisdom showed you why emperors and Casanova actually knew what they were doing, like and subscribe. Every like helps other men discover this. Leave a comment, trying oysters. I read every comment. Your commitment encourages other men. Your vitality isn't finished. It might just need the right raw materials. Twice weekly, giving your body the most bioavailable zinc source on Earth. And if you're interested in other ancient techniques that support male vitality, I have a video about a 5,000-year-old pressure point technique that activates nerve pathways for better circulation. The 5,000-year-old secret Chinese emperors used for male vitality. Watch it next. Thanks for watching. Remember, sometimes ancient wisdom had better biochemistry than we realized. I'm Dr. Miller, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow.